So we're going to start the quiz now. This is the Sunday quiz, and you have 15 questions on various subjects of English. They said you're cute, Alan. They love you. All right, let's get started. Question number 1. Question number 1 is a pronunciation question. Okay. Please could you read this sentence? Okay, and I want you to concentrate. It's to say it out loud. Okay, say it out loud, preferably with another person in the room so they can listen to your pronunciation. You've got 3 seconds to say this sentence. So the correct pronunciation is, I always get my meat from the butcher. The butcher. Yeah, okay. No. If you said butcher, I will not accept it. It's not butcher, okay? The butcher. I always get my meat from the butcher. Butcher. Does it depend where you live? No. Does it depend if you're from the north or south of Britain? No. It's butcher. Butcher. End of story. So you get 1 point if you got that correct. And if your teacher at school says, no, it's a butcher, then tell her to speak to me, okay? Butcher. So if you got that correct, you get 1 point. Yeah, I know. Your life has been a lie. But that's how we pronounce it. Okay, let's go on to the next one. You have 3 seconds to pronounce this sentence. Go. Ma che faccio del cazzo? Okay, so can you listen to me then? So, my mum bought some bread from the baker's. The baker's. Bake. To bake is the verb, which means to cook something in the oven. Okay? And a baker is the, but not baker, please. It's bay, like day. Baker. From the baker's. Good. My mum bought some bread from the baker's. And you get 1 point if that pronunciation was correct. Thank you, Alessandro Chionna, for buying a badge. That's very, very kind of you. Okay, well done, people. Let's move on to question number 3. Question number 3. Yeah, we got the schwa at the end. Well done, Annabella. It's baker. Not baker. All right. Question number 3. Question number 3. That will be the one after question number 2. And that'll be it. Okay. So comments are going off. So this week we looked at some slang, some British slang expressions for food. So which of the following words is a slang name for food in British English? Is it 1, dosh, 2, nosh, 3, splosh, or 4, tosh? Come on. Which of these words in British English? 188 people. That's a record. Well done. 189. We're going to make 200 this week. If we make 200, that will be just like fantastic. 192. 194. 190. Okay, anyway, so let's see. What's the correct answer? Thank you, Pshauda, for following me. The correct answer is indeed number 2, some nosh. Nosh. So nosh is a very informal English word. Should we get some nosh? Come on, let's get some nosh. Some food. Or you can also say grub. Another alternative is grub. We talked about this last week as well. Yeah, nosh. So totally informal slang expression for food in English. They have great nosh in that pub. Okay, hello there in Ukraine. Okay, let's go on to... I just got to turn that, see that comment again. Someone put, blokes ate their nosh, mert say. Yeah, a bloke, in British English, a bloke is a guy, a man. So the blokes ate their nosh means the guys ate their food. Yeah, bloke, that's a great one. I'm going to have to teach that, bloke. I like that. Okay, let's go. Oh, there's another comment there. There's so many interesting comments. It's like grab a bite in American English. Yeah, American, well, also in British English you can say to grab a bite. It's also possible, yeah. It just means let's get something to eat. Very good, yeah, to grab a bite. Grab a bite to eat, grab some nosh, grab some grub, etc. Okay, let's go on to question number 4. Now, if you're thinking, I don't know these words, well, there was a reel this week where I told everybody, I taught you these words. Go and check it out after this quiz. 195 people here. Which every time I say that, it drops by 10. Which of the following words is a slang name for sausages in British English? Is it 1, wangers? Sorry. Is it number 2, flangers? Number 3, clangers? Or number 4, bangers? Which of these is a slang name for sausages in British English? Okay, I'll put the comments on. Remember to write this on a piece of paper first, okay? No cheating. Let's see, comments are on. Nana14 says bangers. Kimi Sanyok says bangers. Aren't you good students? Very good. It's correct. The answer is bangers. Yeah, bangers. And of course, bang, the word bang is like bang. It's like onomatopoeic word for a very loud noise, for an explosion. Bang. So I heard a loud bang outside. Boom, bang. And they're called bangers because when you cook a sausage, the fat inside the sausage builds up the pressure and then the skin will burst and it will pop. It will make this, it won't bang, but we call them bangers because of the noise they make when you cook them. There you go, bangers. When I'm on call, my banger's burnt on the stove, yeah. Okay, yeah. They could have been called boomers, but that's me. So we don't want to get confused between me and a sausage, do we? Okay, let's move on to the next question. Question number 5. Which, important, pay attention. This is important. Which of the following words is a slang name for alcoholic drinks in British English? Is it 1, booze, 2, boobs? Who wrote these? They always put the stupid suggestions on there and make me look stupid. Boobs. Is it 1, booze, 2, boobs, 3, ooze, or 4, spuds? A slang name for alcohol in British English. Okay, comments are going back on now. Let's see what people say. Con Marcello says 1. Veronica says 1. Wanna be multilingual says 1. And it sounds like you are multilingual. Yeah, it is booze. Exactly. So let's get some booze. Now, of course, booze is uncountable. Of course. It's an uncountable noun. So you'd say, can I get some booze? Let's buy some booze. And generally, booze, it gives the idea maybe of cheap alcohol. Okay, you wouldn't describe like a nice bottle of Chateau de Chasselet. I don't think that exists as booze. No, it'd have to be some sort of cheap alcohol, really. Very good if you got that correct. La 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 la. Bought a badge. Thank you so much for that. Hi, Gabriele. I'm just fine, thank you. Hey, Gabriele. How are you? Nice to see you, my little friend. So we've got some, it's another question for you. Question number 6 now. Question number 6 coming up. Oh, by the way, excuse me, let me just go back to this one, because the last word here, spuds, is a slang expression for potatoes in English. Okay, so there you go. Booze is alcohol, and number 4, spuds, it is a word, but it's a slang word for potatoes in English. And of course, that's all we eat, just potatoes. Generally, we can just eat potatoes and sausages and we're happy. And some booze. Potatoes, sausages and booze. Yeah, generally that's enough. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. Question number, I want to get over 200, 192. I'll keep my mouth shut because it keeps going down. 195, choose 193. Okay. So question number 6. What do British people often call a fish and chip shop? Now, there's no multiple choice here. 200, that is a first. 200 people, it just for a second there, it went up to 200. I promise you, it went to 200, then it came down to 197. But that's okay, we've done it. 200 people on a live, 205. So what do British people, 208? What do British people call a fish and chip shop? Okay, I'm going to put the comments on and you can tell me. Hello in Algeria. What do we call a chip shop? You know, British people love chips, and fish and chips is like the national dish. It's called a chippy. So you might say, let's go to the chippy and get some fish and chips. So remember the chippy, with two P's. I'll give you the point, but it's double P, okay? The chippy is the shop, it's not the food. So please don't go to the fish and chip shop and say, hello, please can I have some chippy? No, because it's not that you speak like that. I'm just saying, you know, don't say that, because the chippy is the place. 211, ladies and gentlemen. I know, it's crazy. Can you keep an eye on the score on the number of people, because it's distracting me. You know? If it goes over 211, tell me. Okay, so that's 1 point if you got that correct. Let's move on to question number 7. Question number 7. Okay, the following words are homophones, true or false. So I suggest you say these words out loud and then tell me true or false. Do they have the same pronunciation? Okay, comments are back on. Yeah, it's not the score, is it? I know, I'm a bit confused. I got a bit excited because they're going over 200. Yeah, it's false. These do not have the same pronunciation. No, they don't. The first one is test. So it's got the eh sound, like in egg. Okay, test. And the other one is a, taste. Thank you, Indira Metanova, for buying a badge. Very kind of you. Taste, a. So we got eh and a. That's the difference. Test, taste. Eh, a. Test, taste. That's the difference. Okay, right. Let's move on to the next one. Comments are going off. Question number 8. Question number 8. The following words are homophones, true or false? Comments are back on. Tell me, are these homophones? Do they have the same pronunciation, yes or no? Just Hale says true, Indira Metanova says false, Emilicia says true, Lailala says true, Claudia says true, we got another false, Valentina says true, Sanita has just started following me, so thank you, Huda says true, Anto says no, Okay, Kunde says true. The answer is no, it's false. They are not homophones. No, they're not. So listen, it's the same thing. The first one, spatial, spatial. And the second one, special. Spatial, special. If you can hear the difference between and that's the difference. And listen, don't get depressed. Excuse me. Don't get depressed. Let me just turn the comments off and let's have a little chat about this, okay? Don't get depressed. You know, these sounds probably don't exist in your language. So it's very difficult to hear the difference between A and especially if it's said quickly. So it just takes time and you need to just get used to it. So just listen to lots and lots of English. Be aware that there are these small differences. For us, they're very important. So they should also be important for you. So A and spatial and special. Okay. If we take off the shul bit, it's spay and spe. Okay. Spatial just means, you know, to do with space. It's just an adjective. It's not a very common word. Okay. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So quote number 9. Name this object. What's this object called? What's the name of this object? Yeah. Okay, so the comments are going back on. Yes, this is a British accent. Hello, mate. Yeah, this is a... It is a ladder. Very good. A ladder. And it's like a portable stairs, basically, that you can use to climb to higher places. Okay, so a portal is a ladder. L-A-W. Yes, this is a British accent. Yes, yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So number 10. Okay, name this object, please. Name this object. What is this called? So, comments are going back on. What is this name? The object name. What's this object called? Okay, I will accept a lock, but there's a more specific name for this. Yeah, Veronica, well done. It's a padlock. So I'll accept lock, but lock is more generic. A lock could also be in the door. So you put your key in the lock. This portable lock, this one here that you can see, is called a padlock. It's not a locker. A locker is different. A locker is like a cupboard which you can close and open. For example, if you go swimming and you put your clothes inside this temporary like cupboard with a key, this is called a locker. Okay, this is called a padlock. P-A-D-L-O-C-K, a padlock. Okay, and of course you can see my reel. If you go back through the page, this week's videos, you'll see an explanation of these. So padlock is the correct answer. Let's move on to question number 11. Question number 11. Name this object. If you've been studying, you'll know if you haven't been studying, well, you might know, but you also might not know. What's the name of this object? I'll give you a clue. It's also a very nice drink, a cocktail consisting of orange juice and vodka. There you go, there's a clue for you. So, comments are going back on. What's this called? Well done, Catherine. Yeah, teacher Cantora decided to shout it. Screwdriver! Yeah, okay, it's correct. It's a screwdriver. A screwdriver. So look, a screw is that little thing which you put into wood, for example, to hold things together. Let's see if I can find a screw for you. I've got a screw. So, here, look, you can see there are 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are screw. Can you see them? I don't know if you can see them there. Maybe there. 1, 2, 3. These are screws. So a screwdriver is the tool which you use to put the screw into the object. Okay, a screwdriver. Okay, a screwdriver is, well done macro artist, screwdriver is also booze. Yeah, there is a cocktail called a screwdriver, if you wonder what we're talking about. Okay, let's go on to the next one, number 12. Question number 12. What is the name of this object? If you've just joined us, we're about to finish. So, you know, where have you been? Thank you for coming. Thank you. But remember, it starts at 7 o'clock Central European Time. This is the Sunday quiz. We've got 2 more questions left. So what's the name of this object? Okay, well, I will accept bulb. Yeah, light bulb. Yeah, specifically a light bulb, but a bulb is okay. Bulb is kind of the shape, so a light bulb is more specific. It's not a bulb lamp, I'm sorry, Con Marcello. Close, close, light bulb. It's not a lamp, so a lamp is, that is a lamp, okay? It's a lamp is the whole thing. It's not just this little thing, so the light bulb, yeah. Okay, 1 point if you get that correct. I'll give you 1 point for bulb, 1 point for light bulb, okay? I can't give you a point for lamp because it's not a lamp. Hello there in Brazil. Okay, so let's go on to question number 13. This is the penultimate, no, it's the anti-penultimate question. There you go, there's a word for you. Anti-penultimate. Oh no. I've got a mime again. I should know that I have to mime every time. Okay. Fucking ridiculous. Okay. So what am I doing? Okay. Is not running. Is slower than running. Okay. What was that? What is the verb that I just did? Okay. Hello there in Pakistan. What was that verb? Yeah, to jog. Exactly, jogging. To jog or jogging. So when you go jogging, which is the expression, then you go for a slow run just to keep fit. That's actually the genuine speed that I jog. Okay. Morning. Morning. Yeah. I don't actually. Yeah, so jogging. It's not 220. Thank you, Indira Metanova, for keeping track of the score. Cantore. This is the score now. Okay. It's not the number of people following. It's called the score. Yeah, okay, so you get 1 point if you got that correct. Now, next one. Question number 14. Question number 14 is another mime, of course. Yeah, I know what you want me to do. Okay, so what's this? I'll accept various options, okay? Oh. What was that? What did I do? I'm not going to do it again because I probably will break my leg. Now, what was that? If you missed it, you'll have to look on the replay later. Okay, I'll put the comments on. And I'm going to have to explain that there are various different possible answers here. Oh, sorry, I've just turned the comments off. Okay, I'll accept trip over. I'll accept that. I'll accept to trip. Yeah, it's not run. Trip over and fall down. I'll accept. Yeah. Trip over. To trip. Yes. Trip over. There are different ways of saying horrible accident. You like my pronunciation? Thank you. I've been practicing. To fall down, says Anton. That's also possible. No, I'm not going to repeat it, Eleonora. Thank you. To trip over. But you can watch my reel and you can watch it on repeat if you want to see me fall over. Really, Indira. 231 people. So, listen. To trip up. You can say to trip up or to trip over. Really, it's the same thing. So you're walking along and there's something on the ground and you this is to trip. So this action here, da 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 da, because of course you have to go da 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 da. This is to trip. Now to trip, if you actually fall, then you can say to trip over. But to trip over, to trip up, they're both possible. And this action, this is to fall. You can say to fall down. Or you can say to fall over. Okay? I'm not going to go into any more detail about that now because it is possible that they can have slightly different meanings. But trip up, trip over, fall down, fall over. 236. Wow, that's amazing. Let's go on to the last question. The last question. This is question number 15. Question number 15. Okay. Fill in the missing letters to complete the expression, which means don't form an opinion about something just based on its appearance. Don't by its ha. Those are not the actual words. Obviously. How would you spell that? Anyway, that was a ridiculous thing to say. Okay, so comments are going back on. What is the correct expression? Don't judge a book by its cover. Exactly. Don't judge a book by its cover. Exactly. And as I understand it, looking at your comments under my reel, that many of your languages have exactly the same expression. Don't judge a book by its cover. In other words, don't make an opinion, don't form an opinion about somebody or something based only on their appearance. And that is the end of the quiz. Well done. Congratulations. Thank you, all of you, for being here on this record-breaking Sunday quiz, where I think we even reached 232 people. Amazing. That's probably more than Cristiano Ronaldo. Probably. When he does a live. In fact, it's probably more than Cristiano Ronaldo when he's playing live. Probably. So Cristiano, don't get a big head because I had, just remember the John Howarth, remember the name Cristiano Ronaldo. I got 230, thank you Anto, 236 followers on a live, okay? Cristiano, remember it. So, we're going to stop for this evening. Thank you very, very much for spending some time with me. Okay, have a lovely evening. Thank you for coming. Bye.